What's up guys? I'm gonna make another uncut cook video. Today I'm making Korean infused or Korean style Mapo Tofu. It'll be fun, trust. So what kind of inspired this was I saw somewhere, I think Jimmy Kim, I think is that his name? I hope so. He said that basically sundubu, which is like Korean style tofu soup, there like recently it's been really hyped to have it be mala, right? So mala sundubu. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna make Korean style mapo tofu, which is kind of like the reverse of that. So I'm just using some ground meat that I had. This is chicken, but you can use whatever meat you have. This is just what I had on hand. So I'm just gonna plop however much in there. Good enough. Dude, that looks so bad. Does it look okay? That's fine. Just use whatever meat you have. It doesn't really matter. Just some type of ground meat. Okay. Side. Wash my hands because it feels really bad. And then I need the stuff. Just gonna break it up. Is that good lighting? I think it's fine. Okay. Gonna break it up. So it doesn't clump. I don't want any clumping. That's the main thing. There's a slightly lower. Oh, whoops. That's amazing. Yeah, so I don't know, just growing up, I really like Korean food. The flavors are really good, right? I think I talked about this in a few times. Like, I love, like, sundubu, I love kimchi jjigae or kimchi pancake, right? Bibimbap's always good, Korean barbecue is always good, kimbap's really good. Just gonna break it up a little bit so it doesn't clump. Is that enough meat? That should be fine. Okay, let's keep that going for a bit while I cut the other stuff. So I'm just gonna be adding the aromatics. Oh, I need to put salt actually. Salt, pepper on my chicken. Oopsies. Come right here. Put some salt. Again, from what I learned from Adam Ragusia, the salt actually helps you flavor, or helps you kind of cook it faster just because it removes all the moisture, right? So you kind of want that, all the moisture to be gone while you're cooking so it doesn't like pop and stuff later on. But anyways, back to cooking or cutting my herbs. So it's just an idea I had. I don't know. I don't even know if it'll be good. Oh, ant. Kill the ant. That's disgusting. Anyway. It's just an idea I had. I don't even know it'll be good. It's just because I heard, there's a, like, mala sundubu is really popular. Why not the opposite? Why not the other way around? Let's get something that's mala and make it more Korean inspired, I guess. So I just thought mapo tofu. So actually, just random, but Cantonese people don't usually eat mala, but we do have our own, like, I guess it's a braised tofu dish that's more soy flavored and like more fermented soy flavored. So I guess that would be more similar to like Korean style, where it's not mala but it's also not spicy, so it's not really Korean style. But maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Anyways, get the garlic ready. Get some onions, green onion, right? Just gonna cut the green part, or cut off the green parts first, and then just put this and cook this with the tofu or the meat first. Someone said they were worried about my cutting skills. I am also worried about my cutting skills, let's be honest. I am not a chef, but hopefully I don't hurt myself. I've done that quite a few times already. Okay. Oh, another ant. Ah, so many ants. Ah, I hate summer, man. Summer. And also, like, sometimes my family, we're just stupid and we leave like meat out and then there's just a bunch of ants. That's the absolute worst. Anyways, so let's put this stuff into the meat. Let's pour this in here. Let it caramelize. Ooh, that actually smells really good. Okay. Now, in addition to that stuff, I'm also going to be putting in some samjang. This was on sale because it expired, but don't tell anyone. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Put some samjang in. I mean, like, technically it's fermented, right? So it's supposed to be expired, right? So just the more expired, the better it tastes, right? Isn't that how samjang works? Isn't that how fermentation works? Something like that. Like it's like buying a fine wine, you know? Just buying a fine wine. And buying some fine samjang. The more expired, the better it tastes. Okay? Maybe I should shift that around a little bit so it doesn't burn the bottom. Okay? I'm trying to think if that's enough meat. There should be enough meat, I think. We don't need too much. Okay? Oh, also I forgot. Almost forgot. I also made... I also have some yogurt. I'm just kidding. This is kimchi. So I'm gonna pour in some kimchi juice. A little bit more. Okay? And also, let's get to cutting it. So, the one thing that everyone tells me, all my Korean friends, never cut kimchi on a cutting board, or else you just risk getting slapped by your by the closest Korean ajumma. So you just gotta put this in a bowl. Just put however much in a bowl, that should be fine. Put that in a bowl. And then use some scissors and just cut like this, right? Because otherwise it just stains too easily. It stains all your cutting boards. So all my Korean friends are like they're traumatized by being hurt emotionally or physically for putting kimchi or cutting kimchi on a cutting board. So just cut this into. I will say scissors are actually a very convenient kitchen utensil. Growing up, I guess my China. I don't know if it's. I don't know about other cultures, but then I guess Cantonese culture, we don't really use scissors that much. I know Korean people use it a lot for especially like their cold noodles, their what's it called, naengmyeon, or just cook, especially cutting kimchi, right? But yeah, this is actually really convenient. I don't need like so much less stuff to wash, and especially like if like kimchi, right? It's edible raw, so like you can just reuse this bowl. You don't have to wash a cutting board. Cutting boards are so inefficient. Oh, don't stain. Do not stain cutting board. Let's throw this in the chicken as well. Don't waste anything. Ooh, dude, it smells really good. Actually, I might want more chicken, but this is just the experiment. It doesn't have to be whatever, right? You know. Let's cook this a little bit higher. See, I didn't mince it enough. And now there's like big pieces of meat. You gotta cut those. It honestly looks almost done. I should turn it slower. So oh no, I turned it off. Okay, turn it lower while I cut the tofu. So let's see, cut tofu, right? Use soft. Usually, I'm pretty sure Mapo Tofu is usually soft. I could be wrong. I don't know. And then let's pour out the juice or the water first. You don't need to see me pouring out the water. That's not that amusing. There we go. Back. Let's rip this off. Okay, whatever. Plop this on here. And then I'm just gonna cut cubes like usual, like normal Mapo Tofu. Let's cut it this way first. Hope this tastes good. I've never done this before. It should be good, right? Just sundubu style Mapo Tofu or sundubu style braised tofu. Actually sounds delicious. And nutritious, right? You got all your proteins, you got your vitamins, your minerals, whatever other buzzword I can think of that health gurus love using. I don't know. It's anti detox. I don't know. Detox is such a scam. Don't fall for anything that anyone that says detox. That word is just stupid. But my goodness, does anyone else have like a bunch of like ants during the summer? It's so annoying. I absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. Okay. So let's put this. Let's just throw this into my chicken. Good. And then let's just mix this around just a little bit. Make sure that the tofu doesn't clump, or else you'll get like parts of tofu, because tofu is bland, right? So you don't want bland tofu. So just make sure it's mixed around so that like everywhere, like all sides of the little block of tofu are in sauce. Okay, we can turn this up a little bit. I can probably also cover the lid, but let's just leave that there for now. Thinking, okay, I need to have, obviously, my favorite sauces, right? You need to be Korean, right? So gochugaru, which is Korean chili flake, and bulldog sauce, just because bulldog sauce is absolutely delicious. So you can add a little bit more. Oh shoot! Hey, I have some soy sauce packets because my sister had poke recently. So I'm just gonna steal those. Hey man, why not? Why not? You gotta use it and you don't want to waste food. And then obviously bulldog sauce. Dude, this is like such a great sauce. Like it's like umami spicy. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Okay, and now just mix, I guess, and cover. And it should be done soon. I might add salt for flavoring later. I think next time I'll just use the entire block of meat. I think that will make it. That would be fine. Right now, that actually looks decent enough. Okay, so let's just cover it, and we wait. Okay, we'll put this over here while I cut the garnish. So just cutting the garnish, right? Just the green onion. I hope everyone can hear me. Hey, it's only been 12 minutes. See, like super easy, right? Super fast. Like, dude, you don't need to pay. Like, I think sometimes I see tofu soup for like $20 now. Actually, this is fine. Let's cut it this big, and then let's do. Should have cut it slightly. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, maybe I'll put some sesame seeds on top. I don't have rice again. I should really realize I need rice sometimes. Put this here so that I can wash the rest of my stuff. Right? And that was hecka fast, right? Only 12 minutes for a meal. If I cooked rice, you'd be done with your meal, right? Maybe you cook like a little bit more vegetable, but like you can count the tofu as vegetable. It is, right? It's soy, I guess. Does tofu count as a vegetable? I don't even know because I don't know. Yeah, so remember, always remember, do not cut kimchi on a cutting board, or else you will be hurt by the closest Korean ajumma near you instantly. Wash this, everything. Oh, also, this reminds me, I actually had to get a new one. I don't know if you remember, but the old one, this was chipped somewhere here, right? So definitely be careful, especially when you see a line, right? There was one time when I had to throw that one away, but there was one time I was just washing dishes and there was a line and like there was a crack, right? And it just like completely like broke in half, and like started bleeding. Because honestly, probably because I'm an idiot and I should have thrown that away ahead of time. But I was just like, I could squeeze a few more uses out of it. Like honestly, don't risk it. If you see like a crack, if you see like a chip or anything, right? Be careful. And also the same thing for your windshield. Don't let it get too big before you change it, or else it's just like you're on the freeway and just like explodes and you're like, oh, what do I do now? That never happened to me, but I'm sure that might have happened to someone. Yeah. So while I'm cooking that, I guess I need to also prepare. I'm gonna put away other stuff. So put away the pepper flakes, And my sauces. I would say the most annoying thing is just. Actually, need something else. Okay, I would say the most annoying thing about like the ants is like you definitely have to be like super on top of your game to while you're ooh okay, yeah, you have to be super on top of your game and make sure like nothing is out or else like I swear like those guys have like radar or like some type of like sensing device in their brain, because the moment you leave like one piece of chicken out or like one little thing out, those things come like attacking like nobody's business. Absolutely crazy. Okay, this is looking good. Actually, I probably should have used sundubu rather than like soft tofu, rather than this like semi-soft. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so see how it's liquidy, right? Let's add a thickener agent. So you can either use cornstarch. I'll be using xanthan gum just because that's what I have a lot of. I accidentally, me being stupid and like careless, I forgot to cancel my save and subscribe, or subscribe and save on Amazon. So now I just have like 20 pounds of xanthan gum. Whoops. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. And the cool thing about, I've said this before, right? With emulsifiers, as long as you're not only emulsifying sauce, right? If there's like there's stuff in this, right? You're emulsifying the sauce under all the stuff, right? You can actually just just drop it in there. You don't have to like, you see like a lot of recipes where they will, they'll mix it in a separate bowl. They'll mix it with a separate bowl and then like add water to it, and then pour that in. You don't actually have to do that if you just have a lot of stuff in your dish that you're cooking. Let's pour this in there as well. And that should be it. I hope that's it. And just let it mix for a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it off. Let's just turn off the fire. It looks done. Yeah, it doesn't look the best. Maybe I'll break up some of the. Break up some of the green onion so it looks a little slightly better. If you want, I think there's also a way to, I forgot how, but there's a way to preserve the greenness other than just leaving it at the very end. There's something you can do to the green onion to preserve the greenness before you put it in. But this is what I'm calling Korean style Mapo Tofu. Let's get a bowl. Let's get this one. I don't have any rice on me, but I'll just try this as is. See how it's thicker, right? And there's no clumps because there's so much of the stuff around it. Just make sure to sprinkle in the thickening agent, like so the cornstarch or the xanthan gum. Sprinkle it in, like rather than putting it all rather than just clumping it down, right? Sprinkle it across the dish, and that'll make it so that it doesn't like clump up. But as long as you're reasonable, there you go. Korean style Mapo Tofu. Let's see if there's better lighting. With a better dip, with a better. Move that over. Good enough. Korean style Mapo Tofu. Let's see. Oh, dude, I remember. Okay, I think I'd say even though it's only says 19 minutes, I think that if you're slightly faster than I am, not as stupid, right? You can cook this in maybe like 12 minutes. Korean style Mapo Tofu. Just to play on the the malas sundubu, right? It's like the opposite of that, right? Instead of being Chinese inspired Korean food, or Chinese fusion Korean, what do you say? How do you say that? Korean food that has Chinese elements. It's Chinese food that has Korean elements. I call it. I don't even know what to call it. It's not even sundubu. It's just Korean Mapo tofu with Korean ingredients rather than Chinese ingredients. Ooh, there's a lot of the kimchi juice. I would say, I think you need a little bit, like maybe add a carrot, because it is slightly more acidic because I put all the kimchi juice. So I'd say maybe have like maybe put in some sugar, maybe put in some slices of carrot, right, or some type of vegetable. But on top of rice, it'd be really good because it's sour enough to make you like it's not heavy, right? Because it's sour, so the acidity cuts through the heaviness. It's not even heavy, right? Because there's not really any oil. It's just chicken. You can just beef or whatever, right? It's tofu, and it's delicious. I think this on top of rice would be really really good though. It'd be almost like you know how Japanese they have the umebushi plum sometimes cut into their rice. This is almost it, or like sushi vinegar, right? It's also the right amount of spice in my opinion. Some people might prefer more, some people might prefer less. I think it's pretty good. So again, Korean style Chinese Mapo Tofu. I think that's what to say. Hope you enjoy. Try making it. It's actually pretty fun. To be honest, I actually don't really like mala. I prefer just spicy or like Korean spicy. So this is a great alternative. Have a good day.